In this adventure, I went to prison, Yuma Territorial prison, that is. Come along on this week's adventure as we tour Yuma's Territorial prison with my friends Earl and Bonnie and my new friend Chuck. Hi, I'm Don with Cowboy Biker Adventures. Come along on this tour and I think you're gonna like it. And as always, stick around after the credits for bonus pictures and videos. With that said, now let's go to prison. Please notice if you're planning on visiting this prison, it's closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It is located right off of Interstate 8 and less than 1,000 feet from California border. You first have to enter the gift shop and pay, and then you go through the museum part, and then you actually tour the prison. As we're entering the gift shop, you can see the prices on the door. This is where you pay before you enter the courtyard between the gift shop and the entrance of the museum. I won't bore you with showing you the gift shop or the paying. Let's walk out to the courtyard. As I step out of the gift shop, my friends are out here getting maps to the place and additional information from this gentleman. While I was in the gift shop, I did buy myself a t-shirt and pay for it, and of course pay for the entrance. This is a self-guided tour. I also got permission to film, and I can film everything but the video they show in the museum. Just before the credits, I will put up this map and brochure information. Let's start with the timeline of important events that happen in this prison. You can pause the video as needed to read them. Remember, stick around to after the credits for bonus pictures of the courtyard and also the graveyard of the prisoners.
Long live the old, I'll never do what I'm told to, unless the voice comes from within, combined with a notion of begin. The inner room is cold and I'm dead numb, deaf and blind. Oh, it's been too long since I heard last year's song.
Drinking water is life in the desert. You can't live without it. So they had this water tank that was granite lined that hold 85,000 gallons. They built a shelter over the top to keep it from evaporating. They ended up putting a roof on that and made it a guard tower. It also became sleeping quarters for the guards, besides being the main guard tower. You're looking across the Colorado River, and not far on the other side of that Colorado River is the state of California's border.
Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar.
Here's one of the many canals that Yuma has in its system. As I stated in my last video, I'm amazed at all the agriculture that's going on around Yuma because of all these canals. Apparently a lot of the vegetables that we eat comes from this area. This prison is right up against Interstate 8. The only thing in between the two is railroad tracks.
You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane.
Okay, it's time to get off this big guard tower. Next thing we're going to go see is the Sally Port, which is the entrance through the wall of this prison. You'll notice it has a guard tower on the outside of the entrance.
Baby, go on. Tell me where you want to go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore.
Next, it's time to enter the museum itself. As I take you around this museum, please feel free to pause the video on anything you want to inspect or look at longer. Don't forget to stick around to after the credits, which will come after I show you the prison cells and prison yard itself. Because after the credits, I will show you the plaques around the courtyard that has a lot of information about this prison on them. And then I will take you to the prisoner cemetery, so stick around.
Take off now, don't think twice. Hey. Don't you wanna play? Say hey. Don't you wanna play? Oh, I've been long gone, wanna talk to you. I've been hustling for so long. Oh, and I've been thinking about the past, and it keeps me going on. Oh, and I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only all I can see. Even if I end up all alone, I know my destiny. My mama told me we all bleed the same sun. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from. 'Cause I know you were born to break the chain. So I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you right with me? See, I'm living in the nightlife. But I got a fire that burns so bright, from the back road to the street. I've been long gone for so damn long, so don't tell me that you have to go. Will you still be waiting for me? Tell me, 'cause I gotta know. See, I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only I can see. If I die trying to turn the tide, y'all remember me. See, Mama told me we all bleed the same sun. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from. 'Cause I know you were born to make a change. So I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you right with me? Lord, I'm living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright, from the back road to the street. I'm leaving today. Are you right with me? Yes, I'm living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright, from the back road to the street.
I'd only let you down. I say you don't know what you're doing. I wonder why you come around when you see this storm is brewing. Monica, Monica, was a lover, or was it a dream? was it something more than what it seemed? I'll just sit about here in between and let you think about it. That ain't no good, that would be wrong. I know too well how the night goes long. When you're waiting on someone and you're hearing every sound. When your head is hit the ceiling and your heart's out on the ground. Monica, Monica, you're too good to me, but I'm no good for you.
So this is where the people lived that ran the prison. There's the water unit with the guard stand. And then you see that unit where we came through out here. That's where that originally was. And these walls are gone now, but they took those down when they put the train in. And this is actually where you'll see where the prison is there. That's the back or the newer section. And this up here is the older section. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes. Oh, wow. So these outside perimeter walls, this one here is gone. This one here is the one that you saw when we came in.
Now it's time to go out to the prison yard. And then after that, we will go visit several of the cell blocks and even hear some of the canned narration from some of the prisoners from the past. Pause if you want to read the whole plaque. But this plaque is telling us that the museum building was originally the place where prisoners ate their meals and etc. And it's also talking about the cells with granite walls and iron straps to keep you from digging out, and happened to share it with 5 other men, and temperatures getting to 110 degrees. This is why they called it the hell hole.
Where do you go? Where do you leave me lonely? Even when I'm staring you right in the eye. You are my one and only. And I'm leaning for the rest of my life.
That is part of the original outer wall.
Would you just stay if I came home? We could go for a drive, figure it out, calm your fears and drown your doubt. I gotta know. Where do you go?
call this the dark cell. In a moment, I think you're going to see why. I actually used a flashlight on my phone to be able to capture this video. How would you like to stay in here for days, weeks, or maybe even months at a time? And the heat has got to be unbearable.
Why do you leave? Where do you go? Would you just stay if I came home? We could go for a drive and figure this out. Calm your fears and drown your doubt. But I've gotta know. Yeah, I gotta know. Where do you go? Where do you go?
Bonnie and Earl, that's on this tour with me, had already toured this, I believe, a few months before. They had a tour guide, and the guide told them that this low door opening was made for filming of a old film that had Mickey Rooney in it, and it's very low. On the other side is a tall door of this same passageway that was used to film another movie here at Yuma Prison that starred John Wayne, which makes sense. John Wayne's tall, Mickey Rooney is short.
You took my heart, baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar.
Here's some pretty interesting prisoner statistics. Pause if you would like to read them.
Honky-tonk star. Yeah, I know George Jones and Gary Sturt, and all them young guns, yeah, they've been through. Tell you one thing that you won't believe, a woman ain't nothing but a thing to me. Burn right through them like a cigarette, or a line of cocaine on a private jet. I give them good loving like they won't forget.
I overheard 2 millennials talking about this cell. They compared it to a hotel room, and I just laughed to myself. How can anybody make that statement? Yes, a hotel room that's very small, does not have a television, and gets to 114 degrees. Come on now. No one can really think that, can they? So I closed the door for a few seconds to try to put myself in a prisoner's place for just a moment.
Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. I'm a honky-tonk star. Lord, I'm a honky-tonk star.
You think that's a hotel room at 120 degrees?
Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star.
I was wondering if you left. Yeah, but it's got modern stuff behind you. Let's go down here where there's not.
Okay, can you go in there?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, okay.
So you still think it's a hotel room
No.
at 120 degrees?
Oh my God, in the summer?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe you said that.
It's the reason that I love you. It's the reason that I...
Then we took turns of taking each other's pictures behind bars. First it was Bonnie, then it was myself, then it was Chuck, and then it was Earl, and he put his mean face on. LOL. And then it was Bonnie and Earl, a happily married couple.
Tremble and show.
Oh.
Okay, I haven't been in this building. I got everything else. With the level.
For years, spent more time in solitary than in this cell. First, I got thrown in the snake den because the assistant superintendent didn't think I was showing him the proper respect, which he didn't deserve anyways. Then, I got into it with another prisoner. Howard Withrow is his name. Cut him across the neck with a knife I stole.
Yes.
So when the guard would open it, it would actually close that way. So you can see it better down here.
I am driving through the darkness. The wind is in my hair, hiding from the shadows. Try to act like I.
Imagine these things have stood the test of time.
Yep. 144 years. 45 maybe.
There's a star for a lonely soul that will guide me home. Some things come easy, some things slip out of your hand when you're down at the bottom and you need
No, it's not like they give them cable nowadays and air conditioning. If they did this, nobody would want to go back.
You know what I heard? You put them to work in them fields outside of town. Send them to do that for a few years. I think they won't want to come back to prison.
I think you're right.
That's kind of gone awful with
That's just it. We coddle them and they don't. It's a better life than on the street.
Imagine lifting the rocks up here.
Keeping with the teaching of my religion, I married Lucy, and with Lucy's full and free consent, I married my second wife, Prudence. At my trial, I refused to recognize the validity of this law. I called it a mockery, a travesty on justice. But as a good American, I accepted the 6-month sentence. It's not been bad. Superintendent Ingalls recognized me as a leader of men and asked me to help out with some of the more difficult prisoners. I shall do my time and then go back and live my life as I see fit.
About the night I nearly filled my pockets up with gold, and I wish the same for you.
Hey you, how about some water over here? It is so gall-darn hot in there. My name is William H. Lustino, but people know me here as Three-Fingered Jack. They threw me in his hellhole because I stood up for some miners during the Morenci mine strike. That was back in 1903. They called me an agitator. Didn't know that was a crime. Well, as soon as I got here, I just had to get out. Tried to escape with 2 other prisoners. Yep. Some guards got hurt. Yeah, well, and they had another 10 years to my sentence. I'll never get out of this place here alive. It's so damn hot.
My name is Barney K. Briggs. I'm considered something of a hero around here. At least by the guards, mind you. I'm no angel. I've done my share of drinking, fighting, killing, but just defended myself and my honor. I was sentenced to life in prison here for crimes I would do all over again. Seems that my wife, Benny Riggs, had taken up with a fella named Richmond Hudson.
At first, he denied it to my face, but then I overheard him boasting about it. Well, I did what any real man would do. Shot him dead. Just a few months ago, in October 1887, 7 prisoners tried to escape. Somehow, they had guns and took Superintendent Thomas Gates hostage. Threatened to kill him. All hell broke loose. I was able to get one of the guns and shot the man holding Gates at knife point. That helped end what was known as the Gates riot. Just seemed like the right thing to do. I just got word that the governor is giving me a pardon. Getting out on December 31st, 1887. On New Year's Eve in Yuma. Imagine that. Then, I have a train ticket to California. I'm gonna go look for my wife and son.
That was just something for you to do. But you were all I could see. Yeah, that was just something for you to do.
What'd you say now?
The dining hall was in here. This is the original floor right here. This part of it.
I hope you really enjoyed this tour of Yuma Territorial Prison, this week's episode. If you did, be sure to click on the thumbs up, which helps my channel. Also below you'll find a comment section. I would love to hear from you on your thoughts and ways I could improve my channel. I air a new adventure video every Wednesday, and if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to come along on those adventures by subscribing and ringing that little bell so you'll get notifications every time I bring out a new video. And I would be honored if you would share my channel with your friends and family and on social media. I would like to invite you to stick around after credits for a bonus video and pictures. So until next week, I hope you have a good one. Thank you for sticking around to after the credits for bonus pictures and videos. First up is pictures of plaques with a lot of information about the surrounding area and about this prison. Please feel free to pause as needed, and then I will finish up with video of the cemetery of the prisoners.
Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to a seat, there be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Nothing's as it seems in the photo. Nothing is as sweet going solo. Nowhere I can ramble or roam could change my mind, could slow my coming home. Storm, I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, turn off the light. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Again, until next week, have a good one.
I'm coming.